credible sources for information. Of what you have to produce in the computer lab. Do this on the screen, but I'm going to point them out for you. Definitely they're bolded and highlighted, but that doesn't always seem to be enough. Part one, important things to remember as we start into the computer lab. You're going to need for your paper 4 or more resources. In the short term, this means you have to have 4 articles from the database. All about Dodge or Chevy or the importance of sleep, causes of cancer, whatever your question is, we're going to start with academic research. So we're going to be using published peer-reviewed work. So by the time it's all done and said for this assignment, you need 4 or more resources. If you take a look at your assignment sheet, I don't have the second one in there, the one that's blank, if you flip over, there's 4 boxes. There's 2 extras. People will be like, what are those for? And I said, what does it say in the box? And it says extra. So grand total, looking for 4 articles. You don't have to have large articles or a tremendous amount of research from the internet to write this paper. My goal is to teach you how to use citation and documentation and paraphrase. That could be a couple of sentences. It doesn't have to be something where like the majority of your paper is research. You can use small quotes from articles, larger information. And once you get these resources, you are going to be permitted to use the internet, but I mean, I would prefer that people don't go through the trouble that they actually use the research that they already have and build from that. But these are the required academic side. You can change these resources later on down the line. That will probably be time consuming because I can't provide you with the lab and the place to print it. So you'd have to use your lunchtime to make sure you have printed copies. So each resource needs to be copied and printed. So we will be printing the things that we find. Take care to look at them before you print them. I think we have 900 pages left in toner in the computer lab for tomorrow. So make sure it's something you can use. Just don't randomly print and then find out the article wasn't going to do anything for you. So part 1. Part 2 is the harder part sometimes. Collecting and comprehending your information. I'm going to show you today how to limit your information so that you're not reading stuff that's meant for grad students at Harvard, because it's an academic search database, so it's going to have tons of stuff that's way above your reading level. So make sure that when you're finding them, that you're picking the things that you understand or limiting it so you're not reading college level writing. You're going to want information that's going to support or answer your question. On this sheet, for the example, there's 3 things you'll have to give me for each article. They're labeled. I need a brief summary. It could be a sentence in your own words of what the article contains. This shows me that you looked at the article and that you're identifying what the heck is it you're going to use it for. Because if there's nothing in it to use, you're not printing it, you're not using it. That would be stupid. So I have a 1 sentence here that says, this article breaks down what different school systems in the world are doing right, how they could be integrated into the U.S. You're going to be copying and pasting your URL information here. I'm going to show you how to do that today. That'll be in my second video. So if you forget how to do it, and this is the thing I think most people forgot how to do last year, you're going to have to select a few options to make it look formatted in the right kind of format for MLA. Over here, I need you to think briefly about what kind of job this article is going to serve in your paper. Are you going to put information in your own words? Like there's tons of stuff about, like, I don't know, Ricky Bobby, and you want to put it all into your paper. So you're using it for a paraphrase if you're going to put in your own words, or you're going to use it for a direct quote. Please realize you have to have 2 and 2. The reason why this is a good time to make a choice if you're going to use a direct quote is because you can